Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. You are welcome to English B1 lesson 11. And today's lessons, we are going to look at how we form adverbs and also reading part 1. Now, what are adverbs? Adverbs are words that we use to describe verbs, adjectives, and phrases. We use them also to describe other adverbs. Most of them end with ly. So let's look at how we make adverbs from adjectives. Now, complete the rules below. Add what? Example, perfect and perfectly. What have we added here? You can see that we have added what? ly. So we change what? We just add this ly. So here we just write ly here. So add ly. Add ly. This is one rule. We add ly from adjective to adjective. From adjective to adverb, we just add ly. Now we change y to. So look at this. We change y to what? Noisy to I. You can see before we add the ly. So we change y to I. And then we add what? ly. And then for adjectives ending in le, take off. So with this example, le, we take off what? We take off the e, and then we add y. So take off the e, and then we add what? Y. Okay, so and then some adjectives don't change when they become adverbs. So fast, the adjective is fast, the adverb is the same fast. Early, the same. Hard and late, these don't change. Now the adverb from good is well. He was a good instructor. So good, we use good to describe nouns, and then with the well, we use well with the verbs, okay, to describe the verb. That's what we said at the beginning of today's lesson about what an adverb is. Okay, so now let's now make some adverbs from these adjectives. So cheerful. So cheerful becomes cheerfully. So cheerful becomes cheerfully. Heavy becomes what? Heavily. Perfect becomes perfectly. Confident becomes confidently. Then loud becomes what? Loudly. Quick becomes quickly. And then gentle becomes what? Gently. It becomes what? Gently. Yes. It becomes gently. Yes. Gently. That is it. Gently. So these are how we form the adverbs from these adjectives. Okay, so now let's come to reading part 1. Now, in this part of the exam, you look at short texts. There are 3 possible explanations, A, B, or C. You have to decide which one says the same as the text. So you have to look at this sign and answer the questions. So this is the sign. And then we answer these questions. Now, where is the sign? Where is this sign? Yes, where is the sign? When you look at it, you can see that this is a sign in a fair. You can see the background. you can see that there's something like a roller coaster behind. So this is what a theme park or a fair. So now let's write the answers. Where is the fair? Where is the sign? So it is in a theme park or a fair. So it is in a theme park or a fair. And then what does children under 5 mean? So when we say children under 5, when we say children under 5, what does it mean? Yes, it means children less than 5 years. Yes, so it means what? Children, it means children less than 5 years. It means children less than 5 years. Now, which children can go on the ride without an adult? Which children can go on the ride without an adult? So here it says children under 5 must have an adult with them. So it means those who are above 5, which you can go on the ride without an adult, those who are above 5. So children 5 years old or older. So here the answer should be what? Children 5 years old or older. So children 5 years old or older, they can ride without an adult. Now read the 3 possible explanations. Which explanation, A, B, or C, means the same as the sign? Why are the other explanations wrong? So you can see that children less than 5 years cannot go on this ride alone, and this is correct. So this is correct. This is correct. Now, children in groups of 5 or more must have an adult with them. There's nothing about group here. So this is wrong. We haven't said anything about groups. So this is wrong. And then adults are not allowed on this ride. Here it says adults can ride with children on the 5. So this is also wrong. So this is also wrong. Okay, so now look at another sign and answer the questions. Now, signs often have words missing to make them shorter. Add the missing words to the sign. This is the sign. This entrance is closed until 11 a.m. today. Use other entrance beside cafe. Now, there are some missing words here. Whenever we write signs, we don't write all the words, especially words like definite articles and indefinite articles are mixed. So let's look at how it should, this should be in the form of correct sentences. We can write them here. It should be this entrance is closed until 11 a.m. today. Until 11 a.m. today. So until 11 a.m. or I've left the m. Until 11 a.m. today. Then we have use the other entrance beside the cafe. So this is how the sentence should be. Okay, this is how the sentence should be. And you can see that here we don't have these words. This is missing from the sign, and this is also missing from the sign. So this is how we write the full sentence. So normally signs write only few words. Good. Okay, now where in the park is this sign? Where in the park is this sign? So when you look at it, you consider it is what? By the entrance, or by an entrance. So by an entrance. By an entrance. How many entrances are open before 11 a.m. today? So how many entrances are open before 11 a.m. today? If you look at it, use the other means one more. So there's one more they can use. How many entrances? So we have one. And then how many entrances are open after 11 p.m.? So it will be what? Two. This one and the other one. So 2 entrances. Good. Now let's look at this. Read these possible explanations of the sign, then answer the questions. Now, so we'll read and then answer these questions too. There will only be one entrance to the park today. This entrance cannot be used before 11 a.m. today. The park opens at 11 a.m. today. Now, A, does cannot be used. Does cannot be used mean the same as closed in the sign. So does cannot be used. What I mean is does cannot be used. So does the expression, this expression, does cannot be used. Does it mean the same as closed in the sign? Does cannot be used. Does it mean the same as closed in the sign? Yes, it is. So this is yes. Cannot be used and closed means the same thing. Now, closed is the same as cannot be used. Now, does until 11 a.m. today mean the same as after today? No. Here is no. So no. No. Because 11 a.m. today doesn't mean after today. Okay? Until 11. That is from the morning until 11 a.m. Let's say from 6 o'clock a.m., 7 o'clock a.m., up to 11, until 11. So it doesn't mean after today. Then which is the correct explanation, A, B, or C? So the correct explanation is what? Is B. This entrance cannot be used before 11 a.m. is B. This is the correct explanation. So we write B here. So this should be B. So this is B. And then why are the other explanations wrong? So we can see that A, there will only be one entrance to the park after today. There's nothing that says after today, there will only be one entrance. So 2 different meanings. And then C also says the park opens at 11 a.m. today. No, there's nothing to show that the park opens at 11. No. They said the entrance is closed until 11. Okay. And there's another entrance. So that entrance is open before 11. So that is what it means. Okay, so now let's look at this. Which words can you add to this sign? This is the sign. Please remain in seats until rice stops completely. And we can see that when we want to change this into a complete sentence, the complete sentence will be like this. Please remain in your seats until the ride stops completely. So this is how it will be. You can see that a complete sentence, this is not complete sentence, some words are missing. And here you can see words like this. You can see that the missing words are, we've added your, and then there. These are words that are missing. These words can be added to the sign. Now, read the three possible explanations of the sign and decide which is the correct explanation, A, B, or C. Why are the other explanations wrong? So here, when you read, you can see that we have a please remain in your seats until rice starts completely. When you look at the answers, you can see that the ride starts when all the seats are full. This is not what this is saying. That you should rather sit down when you have a ride, when the ride stops before you can get up from your seat. This doesn't say the ride starts when all the seats are full. No. So this is wrong. And then when we look at do not stand up when the ride is moving, this is exactly what is being said here. That if the ride is moving, if the ride hasn't stopped, it means the ride is moving. So this is correct. And then if the ride stops, wait until it begins again. There's nothing like that here. If the ride stops, there's nothing like wait here, and then until it begins again, and then the ride starts moving again. No, this is also wrong. So only B is the correct answer, and the rest are wrong. Okay, now let's look at this also. Now look at this sign. What does it say? Which is the correct explanation, A, B, or C? The sign says, park closes at 6 p.m. except in December when it closes at 4 p.m. Now, so which one is the correct answer here? You can see that the correct answer here is what? A is the correct answer here. So A is the correct answer here. So the correct one is what? A. This is correct. So this is the correct answer, that the park shuts earlier than 6 on some days. So with the exception of December, all the 11 months of the year, they sometimes, some days close earlier. And the B and C are not correct. The park stays open later for 1 month of the year. No, that's not what it says. The park is open all year except, no, it doesn't say the park is closed. Is closed in December. No, that's not what it says here. So A is the only correct answer that we have here. Okay, so now look at this sign. What does it say? Which is the correct explanation, A, B, or C? So the sign says, buy sandwiches and drinks here. Hot food available at lunchtime at restaurant by lake. So now, when you look at this, you can buy a hot meal in 2 different places. This is one place, this is another place, and you cannot buy the hot meal, the hot food here at the top. You can only buy it in the second restaurant. So A is not correct. Now, this is the restaurant near the lake sells hot food in the middle of the day. And this is exactly what is being said here. Hot food at lunchtime is the same as the middle of the day. So B is the correct answer. So B is correct. So B is correct. Now, sandwiches and drinks are only available at lunchtime. There's nothing here. That is, they have sandwiches only at lunchtime here. And here, there's nothing also about sandwiches here and drinks here. So the only correct answer is B. That is the end of today's lesson. Thank you. And God willing, we will have another lesson the next time. Goodbye.